Yeah, so it's been a while since the last video, but we had some good reasons for it. Uh, and life's been pretty busy since the last video. It started last summer when we got our offer accepted on a house. And and we've been busy renovating a little bit and also just getting settled, moving everything in, fixing small stuff, and yeah. But the biggest news is the day after we got the offer accepted on the house, we found out that we were pregnant with our first kid, and that was really special. So we spent, yeah, most of the winter just getting ready for that, building his new bedroom, and yeah, just focusing on what's going to happen. I also spend a lot of time working during the winter time, mostly because I wanted to take some weeks off when he arrived. And looking back, that's like the best thing I did, because it was so amazing just staying home for a few weeks and being in the bubble, just doing, yeah, everything you have to do with a newborn and getting used to it. It's our first kid, so now that Gustav is almost 3 months, I've been thinking, and I want to do a project while he's still like really young and small, and I want to do something that challenges me physically and mentally, and I want to capture these moments so we can look back at it, because he's only this small one time, and I think it's going to be really nice for us to, yeah, just film it and have everything to look back to. So I decided I want to do an Ironman.
Here, the heart is at stake. Ordinary is not enough. Nothing is impossible. You were there, you did it. You were there, you did it. You told your story. Every tear, every smile, every scream was worth it.
First a 70.3, that's a half Ironman, and then a full Ironman. If you never heard about an Ironman before, it's 33.8 kilometer swim before 180 kilometer bike, and finishing with a full marathon. So to me it sounds really intimidating, because I played hockey my entire life, but I've never been an endurance athlete, and not a particularly good runner as well. So at my light 97 kilos, I think it's going to be a real challenge to just put so many miles on. And yeah, for me, I think it's going to be mostly mental, and just conquering myself. At the same time as training for an Ironman, of course, I still have to run my business, and we have Gustav, so it's going to be really tight to just plan everything around that. But I want to plan the training around my life, not the other way around. Gustav is by far my first priority above everything, and I really want to spend a lot of time with him. So if I'm gonna do this, I have to put in the work in the early mornings and late nights sometimes, but also in the weekends, and yeah, just have to find time for it. As you can see behind me, I picked up a brand new bike, and I've been doing my training plan for a couple of weeks now, and also riding the bike. I never ridden a road bike before, only mountain bikes, so that's also a new thing for me. I picked this up at Unos in Oslo, and yeah, I'm gonna have a full breakdown of all the gear and whatever I'm doing in a video later on. But for now, it's just getting comfortable and getting the hours in. Today I had a brick workout, starting with a 2-hour bike ride, followed by a 4 or 5 kilometer run. And that might not sound like much to those of you who's been doing this for years, but it's been great for me to experience how my legs function or don't function after spending a couple of hours on the bike. The ride itself today was a bit turbulent. It was a lot of wind, a lot of traffic out, and some strong gusts. So I took it easy on the descent and just tried to stay in zone 2 for the entire time. I spent some time adjusting the position on the bike, and it's starting to feel much better now. Later on we'll see if I end up getting a professional bike fit, but for now I'm just gonna stay with it as it is right now. The route today took me up to Øyer, a perfect route for a 2-hour bike ride, at least in zone 2 it is. It's not a lot of climbs, except when getting home I have around 400 meters of climb the last 6 or 7 kilometers, and that's definitely is putting the legs to work before the run. When I got home, I immediately changed into my running shoes and headed out, staying in zone 2 for the entire run as well. It starts with roughly 100 meters of climb before it flattens out, and finishing with a downhill section. So the run is quite nice and short. I'm excited to see how my legs is reacting to longer runs when we get longer brick workouts, and I'm gonna run maybe 10-15 kilometers. But my legs felt a lot better than they did a couple of weeks ago, so at least there's some progress to it. When I got back home, I got some dinner, and we watched Norway's Ice Hockey World Championship team in the semifinal. That didn't work out our way, but it's nice to see the Norwegian team doing such a good job this World Championship, and hopefully it's going to be some nice World Cups in the future. After the game we went outside and we were ending the night on the terrace, making some pizza, just spending quality time with the family. And the weather is not too bad in Norway right now. Even the wind let down a little bit, so that was great. All in all, a great family Saturday with some training and some family time. Right, Storm? Tomorrow I'm gonna have a 60-minute just light spin on the bike, zone 1 to 2, just to keep the legs moving. And if it's anything you want to see, please let me know in the comments below, and hopefully you want to follow along. So see you later.